Once upon a time, there was a breeze that soared freely through the sky. Its name was Siren. Every morning, Siren would wake up and fly through the forests, with trees swaying in the wind, over the seas, with waves crashing, and across the land. Wherever it went, it brought joy, coolness, and peace to nature. People, animals, and plants all loved Siren's visit because it always brought a refreshing breeze and balanced nature. But lately, Siren felt like something was missing. Every morning it would rise, soar through the sky, but it never felt the presence of another. Winds always moved alone, but Siren sometimes wondered what it would be like to fly with a companion. One day, while flying deep through the forest, Siren suddenly heard a small bird's voice. "Chirp! Chirp!" The sound caught its attention. Siren followed the sound and soon noticed a tiny bird sitting on a branch of a tree. The bird's name was Peepo. Peepo was a very young bird, just starting to learn how to fly. But she was so small and light that she was afraid of the slightest breeze. Peepo spent most of her days deep in the forest and couldn't fly very high. The wind always frightened her. Siren noticed Peepo and gently approached her. "Hello, little bird. Why are you here all alone?" Siren asked softly. Peepo looked up shyly, a little intimidated by Siren's size and strength. She replied quietly, "I can't fly very high. When the wind blows too strongly, I can't fly or I forget how to. The sky is so wide and I'm so small. Watching the birds high in the sky is beautiful, but it also scares me." Siren understood the sadness in Peepo's eyes. She sat down beside the little bird and said gently, "Sometimes, courage doesn't come from the wind outside, but from the strength inside you. The sky is wide, yes, but every bird has a place in it. Sometimes flying together makes it easier. I can help you." Peepo listened carefully to Siren's words and thought for a while. "But what if I fly too high and the wind blows me away?" she asked. Siren, sensing Peepo's fear, answered calmly, "At first, it might be hard to fly that high. But you have very strong wings inside you. You just have to trust them. If we fly together, I'll always be by your side." Peepo felt encouraged by Siren's words. She nodded and said, "Okay, let's fly together then." From that day on, Siren and Peepo flew together every morning. At first, Peepo was too scared to fly high, but Siren showed her how to spread her wings, how to trust the wind, and how to fly gracefully. One day, Siren encouraged Peepo to fly a little higher. "Let's fly higher today, Peepo. The sky's so beautiful here. Come and let's explore it together," she said. Peepo hesitated, but with Siren's help, she flapped her wings and slowly rose higher into the sky. As the wind gently embraced her, Peepo felt something new. She didn't feel afraid. She could see the sky, the clouds, and everything around her. For the first time, the world seemed so vast, and Peepo felt a sense of freedom she had never known before. Siren smiled and said, "This is it, Peepo. See, you can fly this high because you have the courage inside you. Let's go even higher." Peepo flapped her wings again and soared higher. She looked down at the world below, feeling the wind supporting her. She realized that the wind was her friend, not something to fear. Slowly but surely, she began to fly higher and higher. The fear that once held her back was now replaced with excitement and confidence. Days passed, and Peepo's courage grew. With Siren's guidance, Peepo began to explore every corner of the sky. They flew together during the day and rested together under the stars at night. Peepo no longer feared the heights. She knew that with Siren by her side, she could face any wind that came her way. One evening, While they were flying together, Peepo looked up at the sky and said, "Siren, thank you. I'm not scared anymore. The sky is so big, but I found my place in it." Siren smiled and said, "Every bird has a place, Peepo. Your place will always be in the sky, soaring with the wind." Now, every night, as Peepo lay in her bed, she would look up at the sky and smile. She no longer feared the wind or the vast sky. She knew the sky was not only wide, but also a friendly place, and that the wind would always be there to help her soar.